Hello, Benefit family. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. I hope my name Mark Ideas has been benefit here, and you are all welcome to this channel. Today we are based in the kitchen. Today we are going to be transforming fresh tomatoes into tomato paste. So here we have some fresh tomatoes. These tomatoes were brought to the house. It hasn't made a week. It hasn't been up to a week. The tomatoes began to get bad. As you can see, some are very soft. Some are very soft and they are big. They're getting bad. Look at. They're getting bad. So I thought it wise to just transform these tomatoes from the fresh nature of it to tomato paste. And how is it going to be done? We are going to go through this process together. So we will first begin by slicing these tomatoes into smaller particles, not really small, but into particles that we're able to get into the machine. And then we're going to blend it, we're going to grind it, and then we're going to boil. So come along with me as we get right into this process. Please don't go. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please click the bell button, subscribe so you're able to join in this channel. In this channel, we talk about amazing topics. So come along, let's go with the transformation.
At this level, I have already grind the tomatoes. Sorry guys, I do not want to really bore you all with all the process of washing, slicing into smaller particles and grinding. So I just left that part and I got into the cooking process. So this is a tomato that has already been grind and you can see a lot of water in it. So our aim of this transformation is to ensure that the water is completely dried off. Hello guys, good morning. Still with our tomato paste transformation. So yesterday it did not completely get dry because as you saw, I was using my sawdust, so the sawdust fell and the tomato did not completely get dry. So I'm going to continue boiling it this morning. I'll just show you the state of the tomato. There's still water in it, but it must get dry. So it's going to continue boiling this morning till it automatically get dry. So let's look at it. So this is the tomatoes. I just put it on the fire. Apparently this is what I'm going to be cooking today for our home. So I just put it on the fire and it's boiling. You can still see a lot of water in it. This is excess water, so all this water has to get dry. Before I preserve some, I will certainly preserve some and then I'll use some for cooking today. So stay tuned to this channel and see how this transformation goes on successfully. It looks very delicious. So this is how we preserve our tomatoes here in Cameroon, precisely in Yaoundé. When you don't have, you don't have a freezer to store the tomato fresh, you just grind it like this. So I just went straight for to showing you how it takes time to boil. So that is it. Hopefully this will not take up to an hour if the fire is consistent. Let me show you guys the state of sawdust pot is one of the most efficient and effective way or manner of cooking your food. So it is made up, sawdust is dust that has been sawed out from wood. So when it's been sawed out, we just take it, pound it inside this little container with a hole beneath, the hole where you see the wood passing from. So that hole enables the fire to blaze out in the middle. Guys, can you see what I'm seeing? All the water is completely dried off. Look at this. Is this not what they usually grind and pack in sachets, and they are selling it to us for 100 francs? It's not even 100 francs, it's now 125 francs. This is what you can do in your home, and you enjoy this for a longer period of time, because this is what they will sell you for 125. Look at this. Is amazing, guys. This is awesome. I succeeded, but there is still little water in it. If you see, there's still little water in it. Those who would love to cook their stew directly can just put in their oil and so on and so forth. But because I want to preserve it, I would like the water to get dry again. It should really get dry. Look at, there's still little of water inside, so I will love the water to get dry again, and I like it to cool before I preserve it. So I'm so happy I got this. I'm so happy I got this. Okay, so I think this is perfect. You can see how sticky it is. This is perfect. So I'm just going to put it down, allow it to cool, take what I have to use for my stew, and then when it's cold, then I'll preserve the rest. After our tomatoes completely got dry, as you see, it's really dry with little or no water in it, and this can enable the tomatoes to stay for a longer period of time. See how amazing it is. While this one is the one that these people usually put into small plastics and they sell for us 125 francs, this one has a lot of water in it. As you can see, it has a lot of water in it, and this one cannot stay out for a long period of time. If you allow it out of the freezer or fridge for a long period of time, it will get bad. So here was I just putting it into plastics. I wanted to put it into many plastic so that it will help ease us when we want to remove and cook, but I later on changed my mind and I decided to put it just into 2 plastics. So you see me adding what was already made, and to the glory of God and to the glory of man, we made it. We succeeded in this transformation process, and we thank God. So if you would like to try out this transformation process and you share with us, you can share with us how yours came out. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I'll plead on you to subscribe and click that notification bell so that you will join this amazing channel. We talk about amazing. So here was I just trying to take out my thumbnails and see what will come out of it. So as I was saying, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. Here we talk about amazing things about the youth of this generation, on how we can impact our generation. So we have come to the end of this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Unfortunately, this vlog did not end here, so I just decided to add a mini vlog of the continuation of how I prepared my stew. So this was me on the road going to grind the condiment of my stew. Here we have tomato, ginseng, green spices, onion, ginger, garlic, and all the rest. So I just decided to add this mini vlog here. So come along again with me as we prepare stew for the amazing Show family. So after allowing our spices to boil a bit, because I grind it with some tomatoes, so I allowed it to boil a bit before adding my grind tomatoes. So after boiling all the spices that were grind, this is a special paste that were made. So I added small of it to the other Elena I had already put, and this is the final outcome. So I allow it to boil again for the sour taste of the Elena to come out, because if it don't boil, it is going to be sour. So I allowed it to boil again and again till the sour taste was out. Guys, on a serious note, I did not want to say anything concerning this guinea pig, but this guinea pig really tried my patience. Can you imagine that while I'm cutting my condiments, this guinea pig came out and began to walk and pick my condiments and is eating? Oh God, it really gave me some headache this particular day. So this is one of our amazing animals we have at home, and it's always there in our kitchen. So bam, here comes our amazing stew. As you can see, I just added mayo oil to it, and it looks very yummy. So after you have allowed the tomatoes to boil very well and the sour taste is out, you add your oil and you allow it to cook again for a little period of time. Now is our amazing bunga. We call this bunga, that is fish that has been dried, and it's really tasty. Here is our curry, and here is amazing Maggi cube that is going to be added. Here is salt that is going to be added equally, and these are all the ingredients that are going to be put into this amazing stew. So here was I just putting them into the stew for it, seasoning the stew for it to have a good taste at the end of this cooking. Went it with my carrot and green beans that I fought with these guinea pigs. Oh God. So I went into my carrot and green beans just to season my stew again. Oh, this is yummy. Isn't it looking delicious? It is. Even if you don't tell me, I know it is looking delicious. So I stirred and stirred and stirred. Went in with my water, because if you don't add water, not everyone is going to eat. So we are many in our home, so I did not want to cook back stew. I wanted the stew to be lighter, so I added water again so that it will be sufficient for everyone to eat and be satisfied. Chop done. There is a Nigerian YouTuber that she's involved in cooking. Each time her food is ready, she always say chop done. So guys, this is our end look of our stew. I needed to add water into this stew because we are so many in this house, and if I would have left it as thick as it was, it wouldn't have been sufficient. So this is the end look, and it tastes so awesome, so sweet. we have finally come to the end of this video. So if you love to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, like and share this amazing video till I come your way. Keep loving, keep believing. Never forget, you are a benefit child, you are a benefit boy, you are a benefit girl. I love you all and stay blessed. Bye bye.